Hello and welcome back to my channel. As you can see, the kitchen is very busy right now, and that is because today I'm going to share with you how I transform two traditional Filipino recipes into pizza. Let me show you how I make my version of sisig and caldereta pizzas. Let's get started. So first things first, let's talk about pizza dough. So I have here store-bought pizza dough, and I actually thawed this already for a couple of hours. As you can see, it's actually really stretchy already, and it's actually really ready to use. Because I'm gonna be making 12-inch pizzas, I'm going to weigh them. So rule of thumb, it's gonna be about 300 grams for a 12-inch pizza. And so I'm just going to cut 300 grams worth of this pizza dough. And if you guys are curious where I got this, I am currently in the US and I got this at Whole Foods. But I'm pretty sure that you can find this as well in H-E-B, or Sam's sells it as well. Also, if you want me to make my version of a pizza dough, let me know. So this is 300 grams worth of pizza dough. So what I'm going to do is basically just fold it into itself until I am ready to stretch the pizza dough. So I'm just folding it on top onto itself, just to kind of put pressure on that top to kind of make a circle just like this. Okay, I'm gonna set it aside. And because we're making two pizzas, let me go and see how much this one weighs. There you go. That should be 300 grams as well. Okay, so let's move on with the pizzas. So in this surface right here, I'm going to just dust it with some flour. And what I have here is just 00 flour, but you can also use all-purpose flour as well. I'm just flouring the surface just so that the pizza dough does not stick into this surface right here. So again, 300 grams of pizza dough. So I'm just gonna go ahead and put that at the center. I'm gonna put some more flour on top, and then I'm just literally just pressing from the center right here, as you can see. And the dough is really stretchy right now, so I'm just gonna go ahead and put that up as well, and I'm just using my knuckles to kind of stretch it out. It's very easy to work on this dough right now because it is room temperature and because I gave it the chance to proof. And also, you know, I've been looking at how to make pizzas online, and a lot of people are saying that I think one of the great things about pizza is that it doesn't have to be perfect, especially if you're making it at home. It doesn't have to be like a circle. You don't need to be a perfectionist. I know I am not a pizzaiolo, you know, or like that person who creates pizza every day. So, you know, just give yourself some grace, and as long as you're having fun, and as long as you're making it, it's gonna be good. Okay, so still trying to stretch this pizza right here, trying to make it as round as I could and as big as I could. I'm also trying to not stretch in areas where it's too thin because you don't want that to break, but you kind of do want to stretch it as much as you can. Okay, this right here looks so good to me already. Honestly, I'm happy with what this looks like. And so I'm going to show you the first thing that I'm gonna put into this pizza. So here at the side, as you can see, I have caldereta. So I separated the sauce as well as the meat, and I did that on purpose just because I wanted the sauce to be the base. Like, you know, it's not tomato, it's the caldereta sauce. Trust me, it's gonna be so good. I tried this already a couple of times. You just wanted to make sure that you have enough space at the edges, and so do not overfill the pizza dough just because you don't want that to fall apart as well. Less is more, guys. Next up, you're going to add the beef from the beef caldereta, and so I just made large chunks out of this as well, and you can also just make it as small or as large as you can. I really just want bite-sized pieces with this, so you know, do what you want to do. I also found red onions to work really well with this caldereta recipe, so I'm going to just add a couple of red onions here and there, and this is gonna roast really well in the pizza oven. The next thing I'm going to add is ricotta cheese, and guys, trust me, ricotta cheese is one of my favorite things And you really don't want a lot. This is like the smallest scoop I can have, so I'm just gonna put half scoop here and there, really. And doesn't that look really, really good right now? Okay, so what I'm gonna go in and do is I'm going to show you outside to see how that setup looks like. Okay, so here I have my pizza oven. As you can see, I actually already put some lump charcoal in. So it's really, really hot right now. Let's go ahead and check the temperature. So it is about 426 degrees Celsius. And I really do want that to be at around 500 before you start making your pizza. So what I do is I add some wood. And this is a trick that a lot of people do, because what the wood will do is basically just encapsulate the whole pizza oven with the fire that will make the pizza oven really hot. Look at that. That was just a couple of seconds in, and as you can see, the fire is already on top right there, and it smells really, really smoky right here. So let's take a look. About 450, we'll just give it a couple of minutes, and by the time we are ready, we should be able to be good to go to put the pizza in. So I just checked outside and the pizza oven is ready for us. And so I'm gonna show you how I transfer that from this board into the pizza peel. So earlier I was using 00 flour, or you can also use all-purpose flour. But right now, I'm going to dust off the pizza peel with some semolina flour. And this is just gonna help the pizza dough not stick into the surface right here. And I'm also going to put some semolina flour at the edges of this, just to kind of help the pizza dough transfer over, right? Because we worked hard for this shape and we want to make sure that we can retain as much of it as possible. Let's see. All right, as you can see, we were now able to successfully transfer it to here. So once you do this, you really want to move fast, because you want to make sure that the pizza dough doesn't get too mushy before it bakes, just so it wouldn't tear up as well. So now give it a shimmy. It's shimmying and we are able to remove this. So now let's go outside. Okay, so now I'm here and about to put the pizza in the pizza oven. But before that, let's go ahead and take a look at the temperature. Okay, it's 498 degrees and it's good for me. So I'm just gonna go ahead and put this in. Perfect. Okay, so now I'm just gonna literally just give it a minute and I'll go check on it. All right, let's take a look. Ta-da! I just want the burnt edges at the other side as well. So I'm just gonna go ahead and leave it and turn it here on the other side for like about 30 more seconds. Ta-da! Look at that, guys. All right, so ta-da! All right, that is my pizza. As you can see, it looks very irregular. It really looks more like a square than a circle, but honestly, I'm very happy with it. I actually like that there's bubbles on the side, and I am curious to taste it, really. But before that, I'm going to finish off the Kaldereta pizza with a couple of things that I want to put. So here I have some basil, which I grew here in my home garden. I'm just gonna go ahead and add that over here, as well as I'm also gonna go ahead and add some truffle oil. This is just gonna enhance the richness of this pizza. Okay, so for pizza number 2, it's gonna be the same thing. So I'm just gonna be using the same surface right here. And so here I have some leftover sisig, and again, so much flavor. This is crispy sisig, which I feel like is gonna work a lot better as well with this recipe, just because the extra crunch and the extra crispiness will be good in this pizza. So again, do not put too much at the edges, less is more, and we have to work quick on this one as well. And because sisig is really, really good with egg, I'm going to top this off with some egg as well. So egg at the center. Ta-da! Make sure the egg is seasoned, so I'm just gonna go ahead and put some salt here and then straight outside. Wish me luck for my sisig pizza. Ta-da! Okay guys, I now have my sisig pizza right here. And I honestly think that I really like the shape better. I do wish that the sisig is a lot more towards the edges, not towards like the middle, the scrunch off like this. But honestly, I'm very happy with what it looks like. I'm also just going to go ahead and top it off with some green onions just for some freshness. And honestly, that's it. Okay, so now for the most important thing and my favorite part of the video, trying time. Okay, so I'm going to cut a piece of the Kaldereta pizza, and because it is not circle, I'm just going to cut it into square-like pieces. Okay. All right. Zoom in. Here you go. Okay, let's try it. Wow. Guys. For some reason, the beef and the onions and the ricotta, the basil, as well as the truffle all just really works together. You can still really taste the flavor profiles of the Kaldereta, but I feel like this is one of my favorite things to eat Kaldereta now. I'm not really as happy as I am with the form. I don't know, maybe my standards is low, but like the pizza dough itself still tastes really good. It's not undercooked. It also is crunchy at the bottom, which I really like. And it's just so good. Okay, let's try the other one. For the sisig, as you can see, it's a lot more circle than the beef Kaldereta. And I also know, just by smelling it, that it's gonna be so good. The egg at the center is not fully cooked, so I really want it to ooze a little bit once I cut it, which I feel like just adds to show of the pizza. But I'm going to cut. Ooh, this is a lot more crunchy, guys. All right, time for the sisig pizza. Oh, wow. Guys, okay. So the sisig I used is actually already crunchy, which I feel like is great with the pizza dough. I also like the texture of this pizza dough better than the other one. But honestly, I'm not mad about it because both of the pizzas are cooked well. It's just not shaped like what you would order at a pizza place. But flavor-wise, I'm actually really happy. Wow. Okay, so if you've been making a lot of pizzas and you watch this video, please let me know how I can improve or make it a lot better than it was. I honestly am very happy with this already, but if you aren't, let me know so I can improve how I make my pizza as well. This is like my 5th time making it, so I haven't really done it multiple times. But I'm curious to know what you guys think. But overall, I'm very satisfied, I'm very happy, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video as well. If you guys like more videos like this, watch my other recipes and you can find them right over here. Until next time, thank you so much for watching and I'll see you soon. Bye!